Hark! 'Twas Final Fantasy XV, a tale with tumultuous birth, replete with drama, hits, and mischances, spinning minds on earth. From its inception, it bore an ambitious vision grand, yet thwarted by setbacks like an endless night's demand. They christened it Final Fantasy Versus 13 at first, a title shrouded in mystery, with intrigue immersed. Endless delays accrued, leaving all in wonderment. Would it e'er see the daylight or remain in confinement? Tough choices had to be made. The path was not quite clear. Fans divided in their hearts, the changes did revere. Some embraced the shift in course, embracing novel ways, whilst others felt abandoned and darkness left to graze. Forsooth, Final Fantasy near turn-based it shall remain, as Final Fantasy VII Remake did its roots disdain. Trials and tribulations that marred 15's production strife would inform Final Fantasy XVI, shaping its new life. With Naoki Yoshida at helm, shepherd of 14's grace, this time influenced heavily by Western fantasy's embrace. The first M-rated mainline Final Fantasy it claimed, hoped for redemption in this installment fans aimed. But pray, were these endeavors enough to mend the past? A question pondered in this Final Fantasy XVI review at last. What maketh a true Final Fantasy? What marks its sacred line? Iconography? Some argue its essence they define. Chocobos, Moogles, crystals, empires, magic's arcane might. Elements cherished by fans, woven through the series' flight. Yet in this humble reviewer's eyes, such matters may not weigh. For what defines Final Fantasy in hearts doth hold its sway. Symbolic tales of time-traveling sorceresses, astral dance, or dream-laden youths, thwarting godlike fathers, perchance. Abstract musings, themes profound, life's meanings and death's embrace. These elements comprise the soul, the essence they do trace. But alas, Final Fantasy XVI falls short. It must be told, basic, lacking the grandeur of its predecessors of old. A tale of vengeance, straightforward, devoid of depth and might. Gameplay stripped of its complexity, bereft of wondrous flight. Valithcia's realm with nations 6, each governed by a crystal's might. Dominance, military figures, wailed icons power bright. Clive Rosefield, firstborn of Rosaria, stands in the fray. His brother Joshua, Phoenix's dominant, leads the way. Yet Clive, revealed as second dominant of Fire's glow. Kingdom crumbled, enslaved, he finds himself sorrow in his toe. Meeting outlaw Sidolphus Telemon, chaos does ensue. Amidst Valithcia's warring lands, the dominance feud accrue. Caught in a crossfire, Clive must navigate to the darkened seas. A tale inspired by Game of Thrones to some, this tale appease. But derivative it may seem, distracting with its ties. To Jon Snow's design, Game of Thrones' influence lies. Yet amidst the derivative guise, a coherent tale unfolds through simpler than its forebears. Accessibility it molds. Magical concepts and alien realms with clarity conveyed. No confusion hinders players. In this realm they have stayed. Prodigious production values shine, a spectacle to behold. Long cutscenes, a veritable feast. The money they unfold. Acon battles, summoning moments grand. Controlled and planned, yet shallow, dulled by easy gameplay they stand. Akin to automated action, lacking depth and challenging dire. Quick-time events, unwelcome guests, ignite frustration's fire. Final Fantasy's journey inching towards full action's embrace. Yet 16's combat feels constrained, a backward step they face. Juicy Clive, lone, playable, wields swords, vertical paths unfold. New equipment offers not, no downsides do they hold. Simple combos, pausing inputs, complex attacks estranged. No devil may cry, nor Bayonetta's moves exchanged. Equipping other Acons added might in combat's fray, but cooldowns hinder expression, a setback in end's display. Accessories, the solution sought to conquer imposed strife. A problem born of design toils with the player's life. Valisthae, a realm unrealized, its potential lost. Bland art, generic Renaissance feel, it's hard the soul to accost. Buildings, mere set dressing, impassable, cold and bare. Verisimilitude's absence, immersion's tether, left threadbare. Worse yet, devoid of diversions, no side activities found. No card games, no blitzball, no Fort Conda's strategic mound. Chocobos mounted only, no raising them as kin, and fishing, once a cherished pastime, denied to one's chagrin. Valisthae's idyllic fishing spots barren now they stand, empty, devoid of life's charm. A glaring oversight unplanned, an unfinished experience with post-game blues to heed, combat lacking depth, a basic journey it must concede. Level design, no grand improvement, narrow corridors repeat. A wider path, though still confining, fails to feel complete. Final Fantasy XVI, overblown for its exclusivity. At $69.99, lacks the essence, authenticity. Tied to Game of Thrones' allure, Final Fantasy's essence wanes. Hollowed out, near skin suit now, it grapples in its chains. Yet Masayoshi Soken's score, a saving grace to cherish. Vast, operatic, emotions heightened, grandeur does it nourish. If Game of Thrones style intrigue, drama's allure you seek, then Final Fantasy XVI, a realm of seriousness and peak. Yet for those yearning diversions, a mix of joy and play. Simplistic hack-and-slash combat appeases the average, they say.